Alright guys, we're back. Week number 9. Going up against the Houston Texans. They got George Kittle. I don't know who their quarterback is no more. Let's find out. We away. They got Logan Wilson. That man went crazy in the Super Bowl. They got George Kittle, Dalvin Cook, Logan Wilson, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Waddle, Trey Hendrickson, Logan Brown. So they got some players. But I think they trash. Where are they red jerseys at? Yeah, they can wear that. Yeah, I guess we can wear all white. It's cool. Monday night prime time. Let's get it. Number 12.
It's
I
week
don't know
9
who
of the
that is.
NFL, and we've got a duel in the
Number
Lone
13.
Star
Who's
State.
tripping?
It's the Broncos and the
I feel like
Texans
it's 12,
on Monday night prime time.
It's Josh Rosen. He's really a starting quarterback. It's crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
Maybe they started hurt or something. I don't know.
Brandon Gardner alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis and CD. In the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game.
They want to throw 10 picks this season. We was looking real good, and these last couple weeks it just went down the drain.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And
nice. That J-Line, they got him in the slot.
Johnson that time, able to knock it away. Here's 2nd and 10.
Got him
and Charles,
in the
despite
slot.
this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens,
good job, Kyle.
Effort right sideline, he's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Now back to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
Good job, Jamar.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bad throw. Bad throw. You gotta lead that.
Couldn't connect.
Ed got hurt.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He'll look to throw.
That's a beautiful route.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important.
Wow, that man holding him.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
That's number 10 on the season.
The Texans now for their first
Oh yeah, he ain't starting, so they starter hurt.
UCLA Bruins.
So who is the starter? Okay, maybe he is the starter. Alrighty.
Josh Rosen.
Since the Cardinals moved up and drafted him 10th overall out of UCLA back in 2018, Josh Rosen hadn't had much of a chance to get comfortable on an NFL roster. Physically, every attribute you look for in a quarterback, now it's all up to him to make the most of his opportunities.
Pushing his way through. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Off the play fake, here's Rosen.
Let's go. Put that pressure on him.
This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week.
Who was that, Michael?
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner.
Could be a screen.
On third down,
it's not.
Rosen.
Good job, Jalen.
Nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down.
All right, gonna be
so
in the
they're
end
forced
zone.
to punt on fourth as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to, at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We got to finish off drives, finish off the game.
There's an example there. Got everything locked up like that. It's crazy.
But not getting the result that you need.
We got 4 people right there. One just grabbed it. Nobody grabbed him.
Short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw.
Good job. Let's go. Go, Traylon. Go. Good stuff.
He'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Job, Malik.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6.
Oh, hit him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
That's the outside.
To throw is Rosen.
Good job, Ringo.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive.
Good stuff.
Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
KC keep winning.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles, 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite.
Well, you know,
Picked off around the 37.
Never fails.
Return out shy of midfield to the 46.
Never fails, guys.
And not the first quarter.
How is it 6-6, bro? Like, why is he jumping so high for that? There's no reason for it.
Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the two interceptions.
Sack, Michael and Jalen. Oh.
Jalen Phillips, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Rosen. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. They'll get 9 there. As that sets him up better for third down.
But okay.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Now it's Rosen as they've got it with a third down coming up. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I think after this game, we should be able to find out if Ringo got superstar or what he got.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there.
Yeah, what the heck? Why is he on the ground?
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Trying to make it 9 in a row. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot.
I don't know what they done did, bro, for the game. Man, Kyle has like perfect accuracy. He is not missing it.
8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Now a play fake here on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Supposed to be live, not no touch pass, bro.
The Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I don't know what happened.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He's going to let this one go deep.
Good job, Ringo, Kyle.
Incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Look like they get it, Kyle.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Rosen. Completes it to the
I thought they was coming the other way. I was trying to lay him out.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Why is he so far over here?
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Good job, Justin.
He will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Let that go.
And a bit of a mistake there. This
Too
is
far.
well into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this field
Both players
general.
enter the zone easily.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
By one,
and
really?
3 interceptions in this game.
I guess that's easier though, I guess.
A quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball
Wow,
out of
I
his
still
hands
can't
and
believe
really
that, bro.
turn
They
the
just
running
made this
game?
man just throw
Or do you
3
have
picks
that
for no
supreme
reason.
confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a first down throw complete downfield.
The corner didn't jump up out the gym for that one.
25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't.
I wasn't trying to force nothing, commentator. Shut the hell up.
A second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
He had no doubt
Got
about
him.
it. I think he learned from
And he drops it. Oh my gosh. Come on, Traylon.
Down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
Whoa, that looked glitchy.
A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have it,
I guess y'all owe me, I guess.
Because he's a guy who's going to...
I like the shoes.
What's on my ears? Yeah, I put them Jordan 1s on them, that's why. Just watch the ball, guys. How does the ball go here and ends up here? Hey, I don't know how to take it.
Just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
I ain't worried about Josh Rosen. As long as we can stop Dalvin, which we have.
Houston's
We're
offense
good.
already at the line, set to get going. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Rosen on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle.
Whoa, bro, this game is glitchy, bro. I don't know what's going on. How does the man glitch all the way over
Break this
there?
down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete,
Oh,
the
good
chance to
play
make something
action.
happen once he has the ball in his hands.
I didn't even.
This is going to be another
Hey.
first down as they'll make the tackle
Good
at the
freaking
Broncos
play action.
42. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. But in
So
the end, the
sad.
pressure too great, and he goes down.
Micah Parsons.
Rosen saying, let's go, guys, faster. Clock is running here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is
Out of bounds.
But he will come down out of bounds, says
Good
the
try.
side judge. Incomplete.
Good freaking try, though.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Rosen to throw.
Sack, Micah Parsons.
Broncos get there and take him down.
Go.
Micah Parsons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Definitely not running that one.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I see if Burks can get open.
Already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Come on, Burks, go. 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 Let's go. Good job, Treylon.
Way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to strike
routed them.
add on to their lead. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One play drive.
I gotta take that again, bro. Ain't nobody dabbing no more.
It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line.
Dang.
No alley to be found.
All right,
the coverage
Josh.
was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
They might just be trying to get up out of
here late in this first half. Yeah, they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Okay, they're going to try to do something.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I call timeout for you. I ain't going to try to do nothing.
First of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing now, Rosen on first down.
Sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Behind and run over. Wow. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down.
But the clock really ran down that far. Come on.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday
We'll take
night. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back down to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
All right, they usually try to run it third quarter.
Texans offense ready to
let's go ahead and shut it down.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string
oh my gosh,
how
did I miss?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string
Kittle
together,
out
get
of
some
them.
consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
I'm all over that. Come on, Ringo. I'll take that. I think that counts as a deflection for him. I don't know.
But it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action here with Rosen.
So pressure got to him a little bit.
Finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
Bro, y'all got to block
against them.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away.
The play by whoever that is.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Running right through him. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll
He all over him.
Deep right side, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield.
I ain't never seen nothing like it. Come on, J-line.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Complete.
And he just flies straight down.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the throw
Oh,
there
you
going to be
gotta
incomplete.
catch that one.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Come on.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Curry.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rosen setting up the screen for Cook.
Oh, yeah, good job.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Sag, Aiden Hutchinson.
And down he goes.
Let's go.
Back at the 8-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
All right, good punt. Good punt, good punt, good punt.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
Oh, my gosh, why did he stop? Look at all the open space over there if you keep running.
And have it end up in the end zone.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
Good job.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Back to throw again. And he's
Block.
got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Like Hollywood on this.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long
Ain't no way he keeping over
but
him.
it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Like Treylon even, Treylon even faster than him. So I know he way faster. Oh, he got him.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, get mossed.
Touchdown, Denver.
Good stuff, Treylon.
Effort there. with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. In today's NFL, you know, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And you'd think on third down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result,
right in his hand.
because they decided they were going to take a shot right.
That's crazy. You got Johnson and Johnson the third. And the ball just drops right in his hand. Beautiful.
And it ended up being a big play.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line.
Better slow him down, Zach. Way to clean it up, Ahmad. I do not want to run this.
Already at the line, set to get going. And here we are, almost through three
I hate
quarters
Dom
of
now.
play in
I
this
used to
passing
love
game.
Dom,
Still
but Dom's
has not really
trash
found
now.
any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Complete on the deep ball. These guys have done it 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth,
watch the
throwing a
inside.
conversion here on third down. Give to Cook out of
Good
the
job,
gun.
Justin.
Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
This is taken around the 12.
They came in fast. I ain't had nowhere to go.
Time of about 14 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, let's go, Cal. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how he did
What a
that.
job of keeping the toes in
Good
bounds
stuff.
there.
Good freaking stuff.
Back now in Houston. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing.
And he is into the
Good
end
job.
zone
Way to get
for
up in
Denver
there.
touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taken in at the 3.
Ooh, we hit him right there. He might fumble that.
As he'll get this to about the 23.
All right.
Here comes the Texans.
I think they're in a position to pass
Just
it
looking
now.
ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one.
Let's go, they bumped.
Not one that
I
they
chose
want to
the wrong
chew on.
way.
A poor performance from start to finish. Throwing
They
on
ranked number
first
9 on
down, but this
offense.
one winds up to be incomplete.
can't
Dalvin
see him.
Cook is running back, the intended target. And now it's second down. Here's Rosen. He gets
Dang, man, get off of me.
5 yards, now it's 35.
Boy, that one was well read
I feel like that was
defensively.
a hole, man. Like I couldn't get off.
As a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Sack, Aiden Hutchinson. 3 sacks.
He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just outside his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is brought in at the 21. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
I'll take that.
Oh, I hear the remotes
what I wanted
off right now.
It was
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Totally, I missed it.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He's going to let it go deep for
Look how I moved in the pocket. Y'all seen that footwork?
A great play there.
Stepped up, slid around.
And the Broncos are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
I don't think y'all seen it. Hold on. Watch me. Watch the footwork in the pocket. Felt the pressure. Stepped up, you know, moved around a little bit. Extended the play. Let's go.
So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, Nate. Go down there and hit him.
Taking it about the 1.
Or Justin. Nah, Justin.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now Rosen on 1st down. That's
oh my gosh, I did it way too early.
And he's taken down, but able to slip
way too early.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he, ooh, this man, Jalen.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
This man is locked down.
Yet another
cannot pass it over
there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws. Right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Back to throw.
Oh, he still could have caught that. It didn't let me though.
Incomplete. Line of scrimmage again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Touchdown. It's complete from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Man, I might be too much on it.
Following the touchdown.
Hold on, that's perfect.
Taking it about the 1. And good
This is Marshawn.
on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Man up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game. But
who I got? Let me know.
It certainly
Watch
is.
this.
You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel
beautiful.
a little bit better about yourself as you
I had lurker. I was hoping it would let me jump up, but it didn't. Pass, I guess, Josh.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Who I got? Same person? All right, bet.
Now it's Rosen.
He got me. That's a horrible pass.
Is incomplete.
Bro, there's no way there's 6th in the league in passing. Josh Rosen.
After the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Rosen. He gets it left side to Johnson.
All right.
And able to get this one across.
Everybody else went straight out of bounds on that, and he just cuts up immediately.
A while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, it's Rosen.
Sack. Michael Parsons.
Get there and take him
He
down.
got 3 sacks on the game. Dang.
Michael Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rosen. Open net is Waddle, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rosen. And
Josh up.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Man, let it go. Can't do nothing with that. Nobody blocked.
Problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And some space here. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Dang, I didn't even see him. Come on, Jonathan. He was blocking on that play. Where the hell you was at? Pitch, you was blocking on that. Where the hell was you at?
The road gets a bit tougher from here. Flushed out right.
Beautiful pass.
And give him another 6.
Beautiful.
It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away.
I keep forgetting the wind blowing away. I need to kick it back the other way. All my hitters on the other side.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Dang, okay. Let me be quiet then. Kelsey said he a hitter too. My bad.
Houston set to take
I ain't mean to disrespect you.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for
y'all can watch outside, I guess.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed,
I mean, I don't know, man. I got lurker, but
otherwise,
it ain't giving me no animation.
See how they
Maybe like the trash. I need to put something else on. I don't know.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Able
Sack.
to shake him off, but now he's
Jerry Hughes, Aiden Hutchinson. Let's go.
With 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
See if I can get me one last pick. Hopefully they go to Ringo.
One final shot here for Rosen.
For the Ringo.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Denver, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
479 yards, 6 touchdowns. Cade Mays gave up 4 sacks. Logan Brown gave up 3. Michael Parsons 7. Aiden Hutchinson leads today with 3.5 sacks. Michael Parsons 3 sacks. Trey had 1. Jalen had 1. Jerry had half. Picks. Jalen had the 1. And then they 3 guys had 1. Trent, it was just tip. I just hate tip picks in general. Brandon Jones, I don't even remember that one, to be honest with you. And then Jalen, that man, I can't even lie, he was locking up. Man, 4 pass deflections. Ringo had 1. Had a lot of deflections, okay. No forced fumbles and none of the other stuff. I think we got kicked to the menu. Oh, we didn't. Okay. Aiden Hutchinson. Let's give him speed pressure. See if we can get a little finesse. +2 and +1 power. Perfect. So his power moves. Dang, I didn't even know his power moves that high. He got 98 power move. Got 84 finesse. 86 block shed. Strength a little low. Good pursuit. Good hit power. Good speed. Hollywood, can you do nothing with Hollywood? Let's see, is Ringo, is he still hitting, or is he not? He's still hitting? Alright, 20 more snaps, we'll figure out what he is. So next game, we'll find out. Let's see. Or what are they talking about? Broncos got their win with a huge comeback, bro. It was 56-0. What comeback are y'all talking about? I don't know, they tripping on that one. Aiden Hutchinson is up there in the conversation now. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Going up against Lamar Jackson and the Browns.